Hi all, it's Denise, and I have a really quick little video tutorial for you today on one of my favorite things to use. You probably already know this. If you know this, you're probably not watching this video, but if you don't know it, it's really fun. Little cocktail napkins, little Kleenexes that have prints on them. This is a really pretty one. These can be used to layer into your art. A matter of fact, I layered this one into an abstract that recently sold, got first place in an art show and sold. So the title of it was Polka Dot Bikini, and this worked really great. So I'm going to show you how to do that, how I do it. And this is my all-time favorite cocktail napkin or guest towel or guest napkin, and I found this pattern on Amazon and I love it. I've used it for so many things. I just used it for a little collection of art here where I used the stripes, and I did several of these little pieces. Here's another one where I actually used the polka dots from the napkin. And here's two other pieces that I really went to town and used the polka dots a lot. And what I especially like when I'm using the tissues is that you can see that what the script paper I put under it will show through. They become so transparent. So I'm going to show you how I do it. This is a piece of artboard, and I use this to clean off my palette and use up all my extra paint when I'm doing any work, and I just kind of keep adding to it, and you know, who knows where it will take me. But I like this color with it, and it's here, and I can show you how I use it. So I've got my fluid matte medium, and that a little shake. And probably the trickiest thing to do is to separate the thin layer of tissue from all the plies. They're usually 3 plies, and they're usually a little tricky. I use a matte knife or a X-Acto knife, and I kind of get in. This is looking easy because either I started it before or I just got lucky. You've got to separate that top ply from the other 2. And then you just very carefully pull it apart. Now, once you start to glue this down with the gel medium, it becomes really delicate, of course, once you get it wet. But if you're really careful, you can pull this all apart without doing any damage. Now I also saved the plies because the plies are kind of cool just to use matte medium and put them over a texture before you, or a surface before you start working and painting on it. You can kind of crumple it up and get some texture going on. It's just a nice little added art supply to have in your art arsenal. So let me see what I'm going to do with this. Another thing that really makes it simple is if, rather than just tearing and not knowing where it's going to end up, you can take a brush, dip it in water, run it along where you want, and it will just come apart. So let's say I want this, and there you go. Perfect little starter. And then I'm going to grab a brush, which of course you'd think I'd have one right here at my fingertips. I do not. Here's my brush, my ratty little brush. And I just take my medium and I just put it on. I'm not too neat and tidy about it because it will dry clear. And then place your napkin and you can brush over it. And you see it becomes transparent. Work all the little bubbles out if you have any. And there you go. I like that. I think I'm going to add a little of the stripe in too. So let me pull that apart. Oh, that's even kind of fun. Maybe I'll put that in there. Brush, medium. Now, what you want to be careful of is once you've got it laid down, don't fuss with it. Don't keep working it, because it is tissue, it's now wet, it's really delicate, and it's going to tear. And there you go. It's that easy. You can do different shapes if you want. I kind of like it to look a little torn up. This one can go down here. I hope I still have this all in frame. There you go. And now you've got the gel medium over top of it, so that's going to protect it. And there you go. Now I don't know what I'm going to do with this after that. Let me see if I have another one that I could show you. I did these little guys a couple of videos ago, and I haven't done anything with them. They were the little plaster burlap boards that I did, and I also put plaster on the back just to make it a little bit more secure. Let's see, let's take this little guy, since I already have it peeled off its backing. Let's see how transparent this will be. I'm just going to kind of outline a couple of these flowers. Now, I'm not such a flowery person. I don't do a lot of flowery things, but this could be a fun background for something. Dab my brush off. Let's put that on there. Just get your medium on and lay the flowers. Ooh, that's going to be kind of neat, because that just completely, the background becomes completely transparent. I don't want that. I'm going to tear that off. Don't want that edge. Whoops. I do want that flower. And there you go. A little bit more medium just to protect it. And that's, how easy is that? Now I can do some fun things over this. Let's go back to my favorite thing, which probably won't even work with this, but it'll be fun, and I'll show you how transparent they get. Kind of fun. I could just keep going with this. I really, really like it. It's making no sense, but this will just be the bottom layer of something else I put over it. So there you go. Napkins. Who knew? Who knew how fun they would be? So go on Amazon, go to your local home goods store, keep your eyes out for these in the sale bins, and create some fun art with tissue napkins. And see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.